Welcome to another edition of Vinyl Video. Tonight we are drinking a wonderful wine called Lacrima di Morro d'Alba, which is a mouthful. It's a really cool kind of obscure wine from the Marche region of Italy. You don't really see that often, but if you can find it, I definitely recommend giving it a try. One of the things that sets Lacrima di Morro apart from other wines is it's incredibly aromatic. A lot of people describe the nose as smelling of blueberry pie, which I definitely get on this one.
Kind of like the condoms in Juno.
But it's also very floral, kind of almost like tropical. It's almost indescribable, this wine. It's just got a lot going on. It's really kind of beautiful, ethereal.
Some of my favorite qualities.
Yeah, it's just very different and interesting. But then on the palate,
I definitely taste the blueberry in the nose.
On the palate, it's a dry wine. You get a lot of those aromatics coming through on the palate, but it's dry. It's more, you get a little bit of the blueberry fruit, but there's more earthy undertones to it, and it's a very dark wine. It's almost more plummy on the palate.
Surprising, because it's almost like the flavor of blueberry with none of the sugar.
Right. Yeah, it's really good. It's interesting because it's a wine that up front is very floral and fruity and kind of, I don't know, like complex and beautiful. And then on the palate you get this darker, kind of more stony undertones to it, which I think...
almost like something like burnt charcoal or burning wood a little bit. Something smoky. Smoky may not be the right word, but something that's a little sharper.
So what did we decide to pair this with?
Well, speaking of something that has sharpness and at the same time beauty.
Which was the segue that I was trying to throw at you.
Oh. We're pairing this wine with Stevie Nicks' album Bella Donna. The legendary Stevie Nicks. This was her first album. First solo album after Fleetwood Mac. She was working on it for a long time. People expected her to go solo. She stayed with the band, but it took her a long time to put this album out. It came out in 1981. And it really just announced her with a vengeance as someone who could do anything in music. She wrote 80% of the songs herself. There's a variety of just voices and perspectives and characters, styles on this album. Everything from Bella Donna and this song, How Still My Love, which has that sort of forest maiden, sort of witchy, mystical persona that she had at the time. But also the duet with Tom Petty, Stop Dragging My Heart Around, in which she's like the tough girl who's been through everything.
Right.
She's going to tell her lover just how it is. Leather and Lace, a beautiful romantic ballad. The Highwayman is like a country song. And then the classic is, of course, Edge of 17, in which she's basically just becomes a full-fledged rock goddess, and kind of whips you with a sonic chain, makes you bleed, and you become her slave.
Wow, interesting. So a wine that's fruity and floral on the outside, but kind of tougher on the inside, seems to pair well with an album by Stevie Nicks that has the same qualities.
Perfect combination. If you spend the night with Stevie Nicks and this wine, you will wake up not crying, but very happy.
Great. Let's drink.
Let's drink this wine, baby.
Cheers.
Cheers.